All right, we are back to our class number four, and we're gonna be talking here about top icebreaker, conversation and experience. As you know, I've been in working in this industry for so many years. I also work for the top, highest big boxes for the Fortune 500 companies in the entire world. And, have so many experience building relationship with these people, those big boxes and people around the world. Because after I become a liaison between the business and business B, doing B2B, I decide to go overseas and build also relationship with the external world, the way that I call it. And that's when I gain a lot of experience building relationship. So today, we're gonna be talking about the icebreaker. We're gonna get more, more comfortable after we have all this routine, all this seriousness on the relationship and respect and how serious it is to tell their name and have the business card. I know, so many things. But today, we're gonna be talking about, something just like that fun part of the relationship is the icebreaker. I love icebreaker. I think I'm good on that. And I can tell you that it's simple. If you have the experience that you be part of a group or you being part of an invitation, some networking or something like that, and you get there and you have a little group and you get into the group and you are able to say the topic and leave the group talking about the same topic, pay attention. You are one of those. Or if you are able to, join a big group and you are the one who speak and those ideas or whatever you say is something that people keep talking and repeating and they go back to you and say, hey, I love that question. You did great. Yeah, you are one of those. Welcome. I welcome you to be, a conversationalist person. And I hope you enjoy because this is fun. That's when you get really fun. All right. Interact in a positive manner will help them feel comfortable and keep an open communication with you at all time. Open communication. Don't close the door. Don't be one of those boxes or one of those, managers or one of those CEO or entrepreneur that they have their office and they close the door and they don't want to talk with anybody because they are overwhelmed, full of work, and you don't know where to go. You are in the middle of a negotiation. You need me. If you are one of those, call me because I want to help you. You need something else. All right. So open door, open mind, positive manner. Always keep the balance. Trying to play this game. And I will tell you, it's good. Play with more than one person in the group. Get a couple of people together, and tell them to establish a conversation or communication without saying no. You will see how many things can come out of that. Hey, how are you? How's your day? I've been great. What happened with that customer that you take care of him? He was a positive to the business, to you, and how did you take care of him? And then the other person is gonna say, oh, the meeting went well. And then you ask, how did you were able to help him? And and just go on and try to don't ever say no. If the person say no, take the person out and allow someone else to join. Practice that. I know you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. I did. But the longest that you keep that conversation without saying no, it will help you to elevate your business to the top. Believe me. Focus on things that will interest them based upon your inspirational judgment by listening what really interests them. I will stop here again. I use a lot, inspirational things. When you get to the group, when you are in the middle of, a Zoom call, or you join a YouTube, or, you're doing live and you are part of the conversation, whatever it is the case, or face to face, in person. Use inspirational things. Leave that conversation positive. Don't leave the group talking about, how many people die during the COVID. There's no money, or people are spending money like crazy in some things that it's not good. Don't talk about religion. Don't talk about, this generation that is doing stuff that you don't agree upon. I mean, there's some topic, politics. There's some topics that you bring it to the group, and that will be chaotic. I mean, it will bring so negative stuff and thinking, and you don't want that. You want to bring inspiration. You want to bring positive words. You want to see what the person is doing that is aligned with the situation, with the environment, with the business that you are doing. Pick those moments. If you are, for example, in the middle of, how do you say it? It's when you are modeling. You are with a group of women, maybe, and they doing modeling, and the person is dressed up some way. You can bring that topic up, like, wow, you dress, where did you get it? I use this designer, or things that are aligned with environment. Don't go off. Some people start talking about politics, and I'm not gonna mention any name of president or what they are doing, how they break up the White House. I mean, don't talk stuff that will get the conversation, chaotic. So just keep it positive. That will help you to get up there. People will see you differently, and they will respect you. Combine your words with a smile while checking the tone of your voice. We all make a mistake. We all lower our voice. We all lower our voice. Maybe they have to say, talk louder. But listen, smile. So important. Smile. Just make a space, stop, and smile. And then say things, and you will see how things will come out of you in a sounding and balancing and very nice voice and tone. And people will love you for that. We're not looking for, people pleaser or people who love you. No, but people will remind you. That's what I'm saying. Your smile, people will remind your smile. So practice. It's important. By combining every ingredient, the way that creates an incredible flavor will guide them to get what they need. Persuasion, influence, all those things will help you, to put up there what they need, but see what they want. Give them what they need. So it's paramount. It's very important for you to put everything together and really understand how to dance with all this relationship and building relationship with people overseas. I hope this help you a lot, and you can take the best and share with me, all your experience. Good one. How to handle the difficult client. I will bring up a story about Dr. Million, Mr. Million. Mr. Million was a client that, was part of the institution that, we worked before. And he was my client. And the first thing that they asked me there was, go visit him and see what's going on, because he's shooting down all our orders. He want nothing to see with our brand. And I need to go there, put their brand in this brain and change everything. It's tough. We have customers that look like the picture that I put here, that when you even wake up in the morning, you already have that heavy lifting in your back, because you feel how heavy it is to deal with that person, and you have to do anyways. So I want to bring it up because sometimes you need to go above and beyond to really understand the person. That way they can release, the same way that you feel, maybe they feel 10,000 more than you. They feel heavy as well with all the problems, everything that they're going through. Especially when you deal with a decision maker. Those decision makers are people very responsible. Their personality are very aligned, organized, planner, very organizational. They are goal-minded, and these people identify risk before happening, and they are very strong. They have very strong personality, and you need to know how to deal with them. Maybe you are someone that you are, hi, yes, look what I have, and I said I make the sale, and these people that I'm directing right here, they not part of that. They are people that if you say I'm gonna be there at 10, be there at 10. And if you get there at 10, make sure that you're gonna talk what you need to talk. Go straight to the point, because they have no many time for you. They only maybe can give you 5 to 10 minutes. And in the first 5 minutes, they will find out what you have, if they want to buy from you, if you like them, if they trust you. It's something that happened that quick. And I'm so happy to put this video up there, because sometimes we think that we know how to sell a product. We know because we are persistent and we are influencer, and we think that we have everything. No. You really need to understand personalities. And in this world, there's a lot of narcissistic personality. There's so many people, that are kind, but they are analyzer. A lot of people that they invest their time in, being producer, or maybe they are how can I say, they are busy working with lines, or maybe they are CEO, or they are people, they are running behind their time, and we get there to break that productivity on them, and they feel like, what are you doing here? You're taking my time. And that happened to me, happened before, because I need to understand their personality before I get there. That way I know how long do I have. I have customers that I have the opportunity to talk to them, but they tell me, Franny, listen, you here, welcome, but I just have 10 minutes for you. And this is like go in, get out. And then they call me, I want the order, boom, and it's done. So you can see all kinds of stuff. You can see people that they say, hey, I'm not interested, thank you. No, but let me explain. No, listen. That's it. You don't have anything in your hand. You're not prepared, and I don't want to hear from you. So you're gonna find so many kind of no up there. That don't be afraid. Keep persistence. Keep learning, and find your balance, and then you will be able to face all those type of personality. An incredibly story about a decision maker, Mr. Million. After I met this guy, we talk. He says so many things about the company. I need to listen to him, and then ask him for an opportunity and tell him, hey, I'm here. I think it's fair for me to have the opportunity to explain to you what I have. I want you to also give me the opportunity to implement my new strategy. And then we can talk again. But please give me the opportunity. Finally, he trusts me. There was something more, because he saw how transparency I was. during my conversation with him how straight I was, and I let him explain and tell exactly the way that he feel. I understand him, and then I was able to, bring all those thought and negative perception that he had from the company, analyze them, how to improve them, come back with a plan, implement the plan. And guys, let me tell you, this guy was calling me that I was his daughter. At that point, he called me that. I'm your father, Frania. I'm your father, Frania. And he called me for anything. He bring back all those stores that he removed from the account. We are talking about, over millions and millions of dollars on purchasing, and we recuperate that account. And those are little things that you need to learn how to listen and like trick those conversations and get where you want to get. I was able to see how everything turns up, and I also was able to implement the 5 fundamental steps of building relationship. So it's very important for us to understand other personality and apply, those beliefs. All right, so first time meeting and sales experience. This is a topic that I want to share with you today, because the first impression is very important for you at the time that you go for to do a meeting, or to face a customer, or maybe to be in front of camera talking about the online business and things like that. When first impression is genuine with transparency, then you are 90% ahead of the game. The rest is just understanding the business. It's only 3 seconds for the other party to build that trust, to really see if you connect with the other person. It's just so little. It's so little, that moment. And that's why I highly recommend you to, use your eyes, use your eyes contact, smile, be ready, be intentional. Say, hi, I'm here, I'm with you. That will break everything. 90%, the rest is just negotiating, but you already break that bridge, and you were able to jump to the first impression and get to their heart. Listening. Thanks to technology, individuals can better connect with a brand through social media and other online channels. We talk about technology in our first course. I always say it's highly important to listening, and I will continue repeating this until the end of the course. Ask questions. Don't ever stop to exploring. Ask questions. It will help you to get where you want to get. You will help them to really express what they want, what they need. But you can only know if you ask questions. If you go to a meeting, and you will find out that people don't even want to talk too much. They let you do your video, do your business, and it's hard. But when you start asking questions, you show that you care about them. You show that you would like to know more, about their conversation, about their situation, wherever they are. I have one customer one time that I visited him, and he was in the middle of a closing of his house, his first house. And when I first met him, he was overwhelmed with all the situation that he was going through. And he said, "Hey, Frania, tell me right away what's going on." And I said, "Tell me how's everything going with you? Oh, Frania, look, I'm in the middle of this closing, and I'm going through this, and I'm blah, 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 blah." And I listened to him. I have a little knowledge about, the closing of the house and how many things you need to face on that. And I start sharing with the person, how tough can be, and answers for situations that he was going through. And at the end, he was able to, to close the deal with me just because I understood what he was going through. And those are little things that I keep repeating: listen and ask questions, and you will find out how to help your customer. Bring the experience of explore and discover all you can about what the customer needs. Do not provide feedback on anything until you are convinced of all your questions have been answered. Yes, like I said, questions get to the end. Question, get to the end. Question, explore. And then when you're ready and you have everything that you need, then you give the result. Observe gesture and behavior. This significant action will make you an expert when reading other people's mind. It tells you if the client has interest or not in the product. I have this here. All right. If he wants to hear more from you, watch what he asks for. At this stage is when a salesperson is trying to make the sale and call the attention to the client. Observe. Play a big role during moment of uncertainty. A lot of time we need to think about the other person that we are talking to. Take the time to pause. Observe their gesture. We see salespeople visiting their clients, and you see their client that they take the minute to watch the time, or maybe they pick up the phone, maybe they start clicking and checking what's going on. So many things happen. Body language are so huge topic. And when it comes to body language, I want you to really learn how to read those. And I'm telling you this because sometimes we are so focused on our product and make the sale, on build that relationship and following all the structure that we have, that we forget about them. We forget, if they are distracted or they are showing that they are not interested. So if that happens, you giving respect, they're not giving you respect. At one time I will say that, trying to close the communication, trying to get back to your safe zone, and you will be able to approach in a better manner. I highly recommend you to observe, take pause, ask questions, and you know when to end up the conversation, because we really want to build that trust. We want to speak with customers, but we also want that respect. If you don't have it, just try to close soon and go. All right, guys, this is what I have for today's class. I want you to practice, observe, to listen, to explore during your conversation. You can also use this communication with your child just to practice. At that time when you go to see your customer and you interact with them, you will see how easy it will be. I hope this class helped you. I hope you grow in your knowledge, listening from me with all my experiences. And remember, at the end of the course, I have the schedule call. It's going to be a bonus. We're going to be talking about that at the end. But feel free to contact me and we can talk a little bit more if you are facing any situation with your client. I see you in the next class. Bye-bye.